Hello there. I am so excited to be here today. And I really want to talk about is that, we're dialed in here in the Flourish and Thrive community. And I hear from people all the time that they want to make more sales online. And they're actually really trying to get consistent daily sales and scale those daily sales into potentially five, six, seven, eight, $10,000 a month in sales that they're getting on their website. And I know that some of you might say that you want it, but I have to question sometimes if you really do, because are you actually taking the actions that are going to help you build that audience and grow your sales online? Because we do know a few things about this, that consistent daily sales on an e-commerce website takes basically the right strategy, consistency, and enough qualified traffic. And if you aren't doing these things regularly, you're wasting a lot of time and energy just hoping and wishing and wanting all these things, right? Hey there, I'm Tracy Matthews. I'm the Chief Visionary Officer of Flourish and Thrive. I'm excited to be here today. I help jewelry designers, makers, artists, and creative product business owners create financial security for themselves and their families using a little something I call the desired brand effect. And I'm excited to be here today because we're talking about scaling your online sales and getting to a place where you're getting those consistent daily sales on your website. Well, it is not rocket science. It actually is not really even that hard. The problem is that people don't really understand what they need to be looking for or how the strategy in order to get there. And it's super simple. We've helped so many designers actually transition offline businesses to online businesses, in particular in 2020 in this last year. And we've helped many, many people in a workshop that we do, hundreds of people at this point, called Train Your Customers to Buy From You Online. And this workshop has changed the lives of many designers to help them get to that point where they're kind of they're hovering on the 8 to 10K a month in online sales. So this whole thing starts with a story, because I love telling stories. And a couple years ago, I was working with a designer. I'd love to know who's here, actually. So if you are here watching this, type your name and your business in the comments below. I'd like to know who I'm talking to. Anyway, I was speaking with a designer a couple of years ago. She had posted something in our Diamond Insiders group, which is the group where we support people in our Laying the Foundation program and our ongoing membership. And she's like, I don't get it. I just put my website up. I'm getting a ton of traffic to my website, but I'm still not making sales. What's wrong? Well, so I took a look at her website and I was like, yeah, the website looks pretty good. There's a couple things we needed to fix with it. But also, I was curious because I wanted to know, I'm like, how much traffic are you getting to your website on a daily basis? And she said, a lot. And I said, well, what does a lot mean? And she's like, oh, so many people are going there. I have like 38 visitors a month. And I know for people who are just starting out or at a certain place, like that might seem like a lot, but I want to put this into perspective to you, because if we're thinking about that of organic traffic that is coming to your website and people are landing there, if we're thinking in terms of like getting people to your website, the natural or normal conversion for website sales is a 1% conversion rate. So if we do the math, if you wanted to make one sale a day, you need 100 unique visitors on your website a day. To make a sale a day a month, you would need 3,000 visitors to your website a month, right? So there's a little bit of a disconnect there, right? If you're not getting that traffic on your website, you need to be getting those 100 unique visitors. So what happens when it's people who actually already know, like, and trust us? So I'm talking about cold organic traffic, people who've never found out about you before. But what about those people who actually know and like you? Those people who are on your email list, they opted in to sign up to grow. Well, that conversion rate increases significantly when you start to build that list. But the problem is that most people don't spend enough time building their email list, or they just don't know how to do it, or they're unwilling to actually put themselves out there. So there's no shame in any of this. And if you are trying to build your email list, I'd love for you to just type the word email in the comments below, or email marketing or something, so I know. Because at the end of the day, building your email list doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be icky. It doesn't have to be challenging. It just requires you to be consistent with it. So I have 3 tips for you today to actually build your email list so that you can start marketing to your own marketing list to help you get that 100 visitors a day on your website. So step 1 is to lean in to a grassroots marketing strategy. I love this strategy in particular because first of all, like it works and it will always work. It is a tried and true strategy that works every single time. I love this story. The founder one of the founders of Books, a flower company. His name is John Tabus. He sent out 1,700 emails to his professional and personal network, his first year in business, and the company made $1.7 million that year without any marketing budget or spending money on ads. This is a huge company. So what I'm telling you is that big companies like a flower company like Books does this as well, because in the beginning, a lot of us don't have a lot of money to spend on or to budget for marketing. So this Grassroots strategy really works. All it requires is for you to make a list of all the people in your network. I want you to think about all the people you know, friends and family, college alumni, college peers, people that you know from school growing up, your professional network, people that you've met on the internet and Facebook and all those things, and reach out to them one by one with a personalized message that is mostly personalized and then partially templatized, just checking in with them, seeing how they're doing, sharing what you're doing, and saying, like, if you know anyone who might be interested in what I'm doing, I'd love a referral. I build my business on referrals. And you're not asking them directly for the sale, but inevitably, most people are curious. They're going to be on your website. And if they like what you do, they will actually share what you're doing. And so I want to remind you that this Grassroots strategy is really powerful. In a very short window, in a 36 to 48-hour window, we did this with our Momentum program students and our students in our TYC program. And in 48 hours, we made over $36,000 using this strategy as a group. This is about 20 people participating. So if you don't think it works or you're poo-pooing your nose at the idea, I am going to tell you that it works. So I'm not meaning to point my finger at you, but I am, because it works. So that's strategy number one, Grassroots marketing. Second strategy is to develop some sort of lead magnet or quiz or opt-in incentive for people to sign up for your email list that is not specifically asking them for the sale. I know a lot of people have a discount code or free shipping code on their website. Sure, that is great. That's a great way to give people an incentive to buy. But what if someone's not ready to buy yet? You still want to build that warm audience. And one of the ways to do that is through a lead magnet. So think of all the things that you can add value to your audience that is related to your jewelry company or your product business. So for instance, if I sold like layered necklace change, you can do the essential guide for layering necklaces in 2021 or whatever it is. If you are someone who has fine jewelry, you can develop a cleaning guide, how to clean fine jewelry with non-toxic products with things that you already have in your home. If you are someone who is designing healing jewelry or something in a healing modality where you're using healing gemstones, you can create a guide, the ultimate guide to crystals for healing, creating abundance and happiness and health and wealth in your life. So think outside of the box. Think about what your brand stands for. We work with you on our Laying the Foundation program, create some sort of lead magnet. The next step of this is to create an ambassador program. This is not the first step, but it is a great step. So you can enlist people who know, like, and trust you already, your friends and family. You can enlist previous customers, and you can also approach influencers or other types of ambassadors down the road who, in exchange for promoting their product, get certain incentives. Those incentives can be anything like basically free jewelry or a commission on the products that they promote or sell, or a variety of other things. The best way to run an ambassador program is to only enlist people in that program who are willing to promote. So you have to have guidelines in place for that program to actually work. And basically what you're doing is using other people and a network to build your audience and your email list. So you don't have to think of like the 100 Instagram or 200 Instagram followers that you have as your only option for this. You build a network by leveraging your audience and leveraging the people that you know. So the 3 ways to simply build your email list without any budget or anything are to develop a grassroots marketing strategy, develop a lead magnet or to opt in and share it everywhere. So make sure that you're posting it on your social platforms, sharing it with your friends and family, get the word out there about what you do. And third way to do this is to develop an ambassador program. All right, if you are trying to train your customers to buy from you online and you'd like to scale your online sales to make not only daily sales, but to start making like really good money, like 5, 6, 7, 8 to 10 grand a month with your online sales, I'd love to invite you to get on the wait list for a workshop that I'm going to be hosting It starts in April. It's called the Train Your Customers to Buy From You Online. It's a 12-week interactive workshop where me and my team of coaches work with you to dial in your sales and marketing strategy and get your e-commerce business up and running so that you're making daily sales and really building and expanding your audience. It is a workshop like no other. We get in the weeds, we get work done, and we implement as we go. You're going to get feedback from our coaches and a workshop style environment so that you're getting personalized attention and massive growth. If you're interested in learning more, type the word train in the comments below, TRAIN in the comments below. Or you can just head on over to flourishthriveacademy.com/TYC and get on the wait list right there. You can check out what the program's all about and get on the wait list. There's doesn't cost you anything to get on the wait list. You can fill out a free application. Once we open the application process in a couple of weeks and get in on this life-changing program, you will love it. And if you like this video and you'd like to share it with your friends, please hit that subscribe and share button and share it with your friends or tag them in the comments below so that they can get more value for their business. All right, this is Tracy Matthews signing off. Until next time. Bye.